So I read some of those storybooks for tweens or teens, and I remember resonating with some heroes, and really, the hero of the story was a tough, manly guy back in the the Western frontier. And I remember like, yeah, that guy's awesome. That guy's tough. I mean, he can't be killed. He can't be beat. He won't give up. And I remember those inklings. But then I would say, the first couple books, the personal development books that really, really hit home were The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale and How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie and Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Well, and The Hiding Place by Corey ten Boom. So those were ones that I read when I was 16, 17 out on my own. And a couple of those were given to me. I found one of them. But those authors became my first mentors. And it really, really hit home because it really mattered. I was desperate. I was hungry for knowledge and truth and information. I needed help. I was shy. I was insecure. I was struggling, man. Just limping along, feeling hopeless and helpless. And having them mentor me through their stories and their principles and their lessons, and then having the courage to give it a try, to experiment with what they were saying and getting the results, that became very transformative for me. And those first few books really lit the fire that then has now been a big stack of books that have totally transformed my life. I'm constantly reading or listening to 4 or 5 different books at a time, and have for many years. It becomes part of you. So every book you read becomes a part of who you are and how you think. It's your makeup. So we got to be really careful what we're consuming, right? Because input determines output. So what you put in is what you get out, and what you read, what you watch, what you listen to, it's who you become. And same is true for the people you spend the most time with. You end up going where they're going and doing what they're doing. So we all could be far, far more deliberate and intentional and careful and vigilant with what we're allowing to go in our mind, because a lot of it's going in there and it's staying there, and it's creating those neural pathways that then lead to the habits we have for the rest of our lives.